Peace, peace, peace. Never said the truth wasn't going to hurt, but it always sets us free. Always love, light, phenomenal healing. This one right here, where does sand come from? And the origins of sand. Show you real quick. This right here, a couple pages, jotted down some notes on what I looked at and researched about when I was looking at the origins and sacred knowledge of sand. Though, after I get through talking about these notes on here, we're going to talk about a couple downloads, and so I know a lot of beautiful souls have been getting about Atlantis, Lemuria, and a deeper density within Talos, a divine city of crystals. So let's round first on sand. First, they say sand forms when rocks break down from weathering and eroding over thousands and millions of years. They take time to decompose, especially quartz and feldspar. Okay? Thousands of miles from the ocean, rocks slowly travel down rivers, streams, constantly breaking down along the way. Okay. Much of the world's sand is made out of the same stuff. Tiny crystals of the mineral quartz, which is made out of silica and oxygen. Okay, gonna run a little deeper. So we know beaches, deserts, stream banks, swamps. That's another juicy one because beaches and the sand is spread out upon the land. So wanted to put that swamps in there too. Landscapes worldwide. And the origins of it. Let's put them origins in there too. The English word, which itself originated from the old Dutch word, sant, S-A-N-T, which became zand, Z-A-N-D, meaning sand. Just switch all three of them up. Three of them. Interesting. So the word then became to mean something that was finer than gravel, but coarser than dust. Juice. So the common components of sand is silicon dioxide in the form of quartz. Okay. And what is under the sand? 4 common sources of sand. Here's the 4th they put. Weathering on continental granitic rock. Weathering on oceanic volcanic rock. Skeletal remains of organisms. We know that's like fossils type stuff. Yeah. Precipitation from water. Okay. So, I'm going to dig a little deeper. They got yellow sand. They got blue sand. Now, let's talk about the blue sand. What is it? Kiesta, K-I-E-S-T-A, Key Beach. Kiesta Key Beach in Florida. 99.9% crystals. Mainly, let's see here, solidite, blue solidite. We know that's a good crystal. We already know how that one is when we put it on our body, on our chakras, on our body. How healing and soothing it feels. Put it on our feet. Just a blessing, a Piscean within. Let's bring a little deeper on this. And then dolomite, which is a great crystal. Juicy, 99.9% crystals. Motivation for a vacation, I tell you that. And the sand itself may not be natural. Japan has star sand and sun sand. Come on, quit playing with us. Make a hole. And that the Florida sand, that was the amazing part, the 99.9%. But yet in Japan, star sand and sun sand. Quite interesting, when we're wanting to know more. And I had the question of, what is sand? Where does this come from? So glad I'm talking about that. The deeper clip will be about snow. I'll put that on there, give you a little juice about it. Operation Popeye. It's a military exercise where they manipulate the weather satellites and tell us what they want to tell us as a vision of the weather. But yeah, back to the sand. And the quartz is washed down America's great rivers into the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico, where it is carried out onto the beaches by water currents and waves. This is what they're saying in our day and age of what quartz grains, aka sand, is. Close this up now. Say in 2018, beautiful tetrahedrons, I got the download of Atlantis and our ancestors, and let's run a little deeper. How military, what is it, a TR3? Just imagine the shuttles just floating up all over the place, and the land is plentiful of crystals. Everywhere, mounds and temples everywhere full of crystals, full of healing technology. And the ships are beaming. And let's say this before I say. And in the Star Wars scenes where they'd have the spaceships and they're shooting out lasers, or Independence Day, prime example as well, shooting things out, but to shoot them and zap them right into the temples, right into the ancestral noses, almost of the pyramids and stuff. When we're roaming with our consciousness and we see it for what it truly is, like I said at the beginning of this, the truth may hurt, but it always sets us free. And the alignment of it all. And just to think about it, what makes it fascinating, beautiful cosmic genes. So when the ships hit each other, or the laser beams hit the temples and mounds of crystals, they splat, zap, evaporate, and that's what sand originated from. Though his story is his story, and we know about decomposing and weathering of quartz. Yet, when we're talking about our good celestial ancestors, baby, and our bad celestial ancestors, baby, and the war at hand with gold and turning mercury into gold, baby, and crystals, we start roaming a little deeper with our consciousness, and where the sand and the ice age, when we are sun children, originate from. So I just wanted to put a little juice on here about the sand and realm a little deeper with things with our consciousness, so there isn't any question marks, and we're getting back to the 101 of our story and not his story. Always love, light, phenomenal healing. Namaste.